for God for quite a few years now, like I think 8 or 9 years this year. And I got saved when I was a teenager. I grew up in a big family. I have 6 siblings and was raised by a really strong, independent woman. And of course, not living with the father in my life growing up, it brought a lot of, daddy issues and trying to be this strong woman that I see my mom be as well. And I remember just being so broken. I remember hating the world, hating everybody around me, being angry all the time, had a really bad temper. I didn't care who you were. If you said something I didn't like about my family or to me or anybody I loved, I was ready to pop off. And I remember just being so depressed too, I just wanted, to commit suicide. I just always had suicidal thoughts, and I remember just feeling so lonely. And I felt like my family was the problem, but it ended up being me realizing it starts with me. I need to be the change that I want to see in other people. And I remember just being so broken. I remember giving up on God and religion and going to church and all this stuff. And I remember when one of my friends, I seen a change in him. He was known as the drug dealer in school, and he was the most popular kid. And I remember, and he was talking to me and going to church, and I was so shocked. And I seen the change firsthand, and I was I don't know, it just shocked me. So I'm there's no way we would have been friends ever. Just how school is. And so I remember he brought me to church, and I didn't want to go, but everything that the pastor had said was literally living my life. And literally everything I said to God personally, he said those specific words, and I knew that it was God at the end of the day, because I was there's nobody that would have known that. And he just barely started going to that church too, so it was an eye-opener that God still cared about me. God still loves me. So God still was there for me, even though I rejected him. And I was I'm done with everything. And I remember feeling so set free that I wasn't no longer bound to suicidal thoughts. I was no longer bound to depression. I was no longer bound to anger. And I remember it wasn't an overnight fix, but it was a change daily. And you can make it. I made it this far. I'm married now. I have a child, and throughout my family, nobody has, a marriage, or, they all have different things that I didn't want, and I wanted to be the change and break the chains of my family. And just to know that I'm changing and I'm breaking those chains with God, that's for anybody. Anybody who is here tonight, you're sick and tired of your life, you're sick of how your family is going, how things are going, how school is going, you can make it, I promise you. Just give God a try. Even if you did it before, give him another chance. You're not gonna lose anything, because you already lost everything. So just give him a chance. I promise you. Cling to people of God. My life has changed, and I know yours can too. So there's hope in Jesus.
Amen. Let's give it up.